Hi guys, it's Gina here and welcome to my channel. So today I've got a makeup tutorial and this was inspired by Kylie Jenner, the look she went for at the 2016 Met Gala. So let's begin. So for any big event, the first thing I like to do is prime my face, and today I'm using the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer, and I find it, especially for any events, this is good to even out your skin tone and create a nice even base for your foundation. And for foundation today, I'm using the Revlon Photoready Airbrushed Foundation in Golden Beige. And I'm just using the back of my hands to apply it with my round kabuki brush. And I'm just applying it with circular motions and patting that down. So to cover up any blemishes, I'm going to use the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC35. And I'm just going to use this to apply on any darker spots on my skin, just to give it a nice full coverage. For contouring, I'm using the Australis AC On Tour Cream. This is the cream contouring and highlighting kit. So I use the darker shade to contour my face, which includes the hollows on my cheeks, my jawline, nose and forehead. And I also use the lighter middle shade to highlight just above my cheeks, under my cheeks, my chin, as well as my nose and brow bone as well. For my under eyes though, I'm using the L'Oreal Lumiere Magique. This is the Stylo Touche Le Lumiere. Only because this is a slightly runnier consistency, so it doesn't make my under eyes look heavy and caked. And once that's done, I'm just going to get my trusty blending sponge and blend that all in. Now to set the face, I'm using the Marc Jacobs Perfection Powder in Golden Fawn, and I absolutely love this powder foundation. I think it's a really nice coverage and also gives it a really nice flawless look as well. Now moving on to the brows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in Chocolate, and Kylie has a distinct darker brow look to match the short black bob that she wore that night, and this is perfect for me because it's slightly darker to what I'm used to, and it provides a nice full coverage on my brows. And I'm also going to go through with my concealer and a flat brush to clean up the edges of my brows to give it a nice sharper look. Now moving on to contouring my nose and my eyes, I'm going to use a Smashbox contour palette, and I'm going to use the bronze colour in the middle just to define my nose and give it more of a sharper, thinner look, as well as using that as the base colour along my eyelids just to give it more of a structured nose. So using the Too Faced The Return of Sexy palette, I'm using the colour Casting Coach to apply into the socket of my eyes lightly using a small brush. Going through this light-handedly because it is a very pigmented eyeshadow, and just slightly keep adding more and applying more. If it does look quite sharp and it's not blended in, then go through with a blending brush to soften that look, and also apply a little bit more product to the end of the eyes just to smoke that out, and also on the bottom of my eyelids just to blend that all in as well. Now using the colour Innocent, I'm just going to apply that and blend that into the end of my eyes as well on top of the casting coach just to give it slightly more shimmer. Using the colour Naive, I'm going to apply this with the eyeshadow brush and apply that onto my top of my eyelids just to give it a more brighter base colour to work with before I go in with the colour Ingenue to provide a nice champagne gold colour on my eyelids. Now for the inner corner of my eyes, I'm going to use this goldy colour called New in Town. I'm going to apply this with a small brush into the corner of my eyes and also under my eyes as well, just to appear more brighter. And one last eyeshadow, I'm going to use Naive again and apply this with a soft dome brush under my brow bone just to blend that all in as well. Now to darken the lash line, I'm using the Rimmel London Exaggerate eyeliner in Blackest Black, and this may seem a little nerve-wracking to some, but I'm going to apply this under my lashes, very close to the lash line. Now for the lower lash line and waterline, I'm using what I thought was an eye pencil, but it's actually a lip pencil by Estee Lauder, and this is in Mocha Writer. And Kylie doesn't look like she uses black eyeliner, so I'm going to use this brown bronzy lip pencil to darken yet soften my eyes. Kylie also went with volume rather than length for her lashes. So for my mascara today, I'm using the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes to apply volume on my natural lashes. And because I don't have any natural lashes, I'm also going to go through and use some falsies as well. And for my lower lashes, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara to define my lower lashes before I go in with the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes to volumize that as well. Now I'm going to go back and use the Smashbox contour palette. I'm going to use the bronzer color just to go through my cheeks again, just to recontour that because I like it looking a little bit more darker and dramatic. For highlighting today, I'm using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, and I'm using the color Incandescent Light to highlight my cheekbones by applying that on my cheekbones as well as my nose and forehead as well. And for my cheeks, I'm using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush Palette, and I'm using the color Mood Exposure on my cheeks. Now, if you haven't noticed, there's a lot of highlighting and contouring, but it wouldn't be a Kylie Jenner inspired look without it. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Becca Shimmer Highlighter. This is the Jaclyn Hill collab in Champagne Pop. And I'm going to use this by applying a thin line to the center of my nose, just to make my nose appear a lot thinner and pointier. And last but not least, moving on to the lips. So I'm using this Maybelline Color Drama lip pencil in Nude Perfection. And I'm going to use this to line my lips. And I'm not overlining it because she didn't overline this time. But I'm also going to set that with this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Zurich. And this is the final look. I hope you like it. This is my interpretation of the Kylie Jenner Met Gala 2016 makeup look. If you do like it, please give me a thumbs up and also make sure you subscribe to watch more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye!